In life, we all dream of becoming someone great. We all want success, achievement, and purpose. Many people watch motivational videos every day, hoping for change, but despite all the inspiration, their lives remain the same. Why? Because you can't build a successful life on motivation alone. Until discipline enters your life, motivation will only give you short bursts of energy that fade away quickly. If you don't fully understand this truth, listen carefully to today's story, because it might just change your life. In a small town lived a boy named Ethan. He had big dreams and wanted to achieve something extraordinary. Every day he watched motivational videos, read inspiring quotes, and listened to speeches by successful people. He often told himself, "Starting tomorrow, I'll study for 6 hours every day. I'll change my life completely." The thought of transformation filled him with excitement, but that excitement never lasted. After a few days, he would slip back into laziness, making excuses again and again. Each failure made him more frustrated and disappointed. One day, Ethan met his friend Ben, who seemed to have everything under control. Ben woke up early, followed a strict routine, studied on time, and improved himself consistently. Ethan looked at him with admiration and asked, "How do you do it, Ben? How do you stay motivated every day?" Ben smiled and replied, "I don't depend on motivation, Ethan. I depend on discipline." Ethan frowned in confusion, but isn't motivation the secret to success? Ben shook his head and said, "Meet me at the riverside tomorrow morning. I'll show you something." The next morning, before sunrise, Ethan met Ben by the river. An old fisherman sat there, his hands strong and his face lined with wisdom. Ben said to the fisherman, "Grandpa, could you tell him the story you once told me about discipline?" The fisherman smiled warmly at Ethan. "Do you see this river, son?" he asked. "I come here every single day at this time, whether it's cold, raining, or sunny. I throw my net, sit patiently, and wait for fish. Some days I catch a lot, some days only a few, and some days nothing at all, but I never stop coming." Ethan thought for a moment and said, "Maybe because you love fishing." The fisherman chuckled softly. "No, son, I do it because it's my responsibility. If I only came when I felt like it, I wouldn't come every day. And if I waited for perfect weather, my family would go hungry. I don't rely on motivation, I rely on discipline." Ethan listened quietly. The fisherman continued, "Motivation is like lightning, bright for a moment, then gone. But discipline is like a steady flame. It burns every day, no matter what the weather is." Then he pointed to a bamboo tree nearby and asked, "Have you heard about the bamboo tree?" Ethan shook his head. The fisherman began, "Once a farmer planted a bamboo seed. Every day he watered it, gave it sunlight, and cared for it. 1 year passed, nothing. 2 years, still nothing. People laughed at him, saying he was wasting his time. But he didn't stop. Not in the 3rd year, not in the 4th year. Then suddenly in the 5th year, something amazing happened. In just 6 weeks, the bamboo grew 90 feet tall. The fisherman's eyes glimmered. "Do you know why?" Ethan looked surprised. "Because all those years it was growing strong roots underground," the fisherman said. "If the farmer had given up, he would never have seen it grow. Discipline is just like that. You may not see results right away, but if you stay patient and keep going, success will come." Ethan's heart stirred. He realized he had spent his life waiting for motivation, waiting to feel ready instead of taking action. He had chased quick results without building strong roots, but now everything made sense. Discipline was the real foundation. From that day, Ethan decided to change his life for real. He stopped waiting for motivation. Instead, he created a daily routine. Even on days when he didn't feel like it, he studied. When he felt tired, he still exercised. When sleep called him back, He woke up early anyway. Slowly, his life began to change. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and months into years. Bit by bit, Ethan transformed. In time, he became one of the most respected people in his town. Focused, humble, and successful. And whenever someone asked, "Ethan, what's your secret?" he would smile and say, "Motivation comes and goes, but discipline stays." If you can do small things every single day, even when you don't feel like it, big results will follow. Success isn't built in a single day. It's built by small efforts repeated every day. So don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't wait for motivation to strike. Start today. Be consistent. Build habits that last, because discipline will take you where motivation never can. If you like this story, don't forget to give it a like. Share in the comments what you learned from it, and subscribe for more inspiring stories like this one. We'll meet again in the next story. Until then, stay disciplined, stay focused, and keep moving forward.